Welcome to the channel. The channel is for educations and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So today I like to share with you or open up to all Wing Chuners a very, very important key in Wing Chun practice, which was not publicly shared in the world for past 150 years since 1860s. What I'm going to share with you only exists within a very small group of people. Like every generation's about less than 5 people. But I like to share with you this so that Wing Chun can continue on, so that every Wing Chuners can benefit from their practice of, say, Xiu Lim Tao and the practice of Wing Chun. So everybody can use it for their everyday life, not just mimic posture without content. So this is about the breathing and how you be able to really handle it, at least to the minimum. If you don't have what I'm going to share with you today, there's no such thing as internal. Don't buy into anybody's words on the call themselves internal or authentic or oldest Wing Chun or whatever. When they won't be able to teach you this, to share with you this, it's very simple to say that they don't know. And for me, be able to share with you this today, it's not that this guy is a grandmaster or the supreme grandmaster for past 160 years. It is just this guy go through the proper training and transmissions of Wing Chun. This guy got the art, learned the art. So it's like I went to the university. I went to Iowa State University to study electrical engineering. That's all. Not a Nobel Prize winner, not the best designer in the Silicon Valley, but somebody who went through the educations. And so I want you all to know this once for all here on. Don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat others. Don't get cheated. That's the teaching of Bodhidharma. Remember this so that you be able to learn things to benefit yourself. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. So, in the past 2 weeks or so, I have shared this YouTube. This is the only way of basic Wing Chun, Nei Gong, Qigong, internal breathing. Make it really simple to share with you, very key of what it is look like if you're standing in a proper E.G. Kam Yong Ma of Wing Chun, practice your Xiu Lim Tao, you need to be able to breathe this way and your body need to be able to be handled this way, period. Or else you don't know what it is. So this further share with you the details, and because I have concern after chat with many of our Wing Chun friends that you guys don't get it. So I make this one, YouTube 2 days ago, to make sure that at least you have a taste of what is a proper breathing of Wing Chun while you're sitting down. And also you can use it daily because this is the basic, the entry level of Qigong or Neigong or whatever you call it internal. Okay? So I share with you this where not more than five people in every generations in this world know about Wing Chun. The notions is so that you all be able to really use it for yourself. Only that way Wing Chun be able to continue on. Now, so after I shared this 2 days ago, many of our Wing Chun friends chat with me, asking me on this breathing. And I got many response. And today I want to use one of the response to share with the world so that you be able to go practice it and uh, get at least the experience of it. And of course, everybody will get different level of result, depend on different people's level of kung fu. So I choose this response feedback to me. This person have studied with me, okay, have taking my class. And he is doing this because this is the first time he learned this. So I want to share with you all so that you know what is to expect. But you don't want to expect as much as him because he trained with me. Okay? But at least you can get a feeling and you will from this get a proper directions. So we have a real life example for you on what you can expect. At least you get the proper directions. So you can take a snapshot of this this writing, and you can read it later. And I'm going to share with you this step by step. So this person said, I sit on comfortable chair as what I share in that YouTube, in this YouTube. I place my tongue against my roof of my mouth, close the mouth. Again, as the instructions in the note here, read the note here. As I inhale, I relax my chest, and as I exhale, I relax my abdomen. I immediately notice that when I inhale and my chest relax, I can immediately take a very deep breath. When I relax my lower abdomen, I feel the air slowly going out and I become more aware of my breathing. By relax my chest and abdomen, you feel a kind of collaborations and make me take longer and fewer breaths per minute. You feel the synchronizations of inhalations and exhalations much better. As I exhale, I notice that I call myself back. I become sooner calm and relaxed. My thought wander much less and I calm in my awareness. I eventually breathe with my whole body and I feel it all the way down to my feet. I also get more saliva in my mouth. When I finish, I rub my face, head, neck, and shoulder. Wait until I clear again. After the exercise, I feel much more alert and rest. Okay, now this is what you can expect, but you might not go this far if you just start a beginning to train this because this person trained with me, okay? So she can get it right away. Now, so a few things here I want to clarify with you. It's just like this. You say that I eventually breathe with my whole body. and I feel it all the way down my feet. So I asked him, what do you mean by breathe with your whole body? And the reply is, it feels like my breathing is really deep. Okay. And my answer to this person is that is not breathe with whole body. That's deep breathing. Okay. So he said, yes, sorry, now I really, that I read it back is not clear. The key is become effortless, natural breathing. That's what I reply. And he said, that's how it felt. Well, this is very important. The entire thing of this is to share with you the teaching of the ancient Wing Chun, the real Wing Chun, so that you be able to experience the effortless natural breathing. Because all the Qigong, Neigong, whatever Gong, healing, meditation, whatever, spiritual, whatever, you have to be able get into the physiological state of natural effortless breathing, or else the game is over. Okay? Now, so this is the bottom line. As for all this, how he said that he can breathe, and then here I feel all the way down to my feet, all those kind of thing. Those are based on individuals' practice and kung fu. Again, this guy has been trained with me for years, so there are certain his level is deeper than a beginner. Now, but I do check him. I say that, what do you mean by breathe with your whole body when he wrote here? Okay. I eventually breathe with my whole body. And he said that I feel like the breathing is deep, really deep. So I said that is not the breath of the whole body. That's deep breathing. That's just deep breathing. Why? I like to share with you. There are states in the breathing. Nobody can bullshit. This is in the teaching of the Buddha, Anapanasati. Okay? There's a 16 level of the breathing. The first is you're aware of your inhale and exhale. The second level is you aware of the duration change of your exhale and inhale. You're aware of the duration change. The third level is the aware that the breath go through the entire body. Now, this person, this person, it go through the first two level. The first is as I inhale, I relax my chest, and then I immediately notice that I inhale, my chest relax, and immediately very deep breathing. That is he aware his inhale and exhale, and he goes through the second state, he aware of the durations of his inhale and exhale. They are different. Okay. And I want to share with you here, you cannot use your mind to do that. You don't need to. It is a functions of your body, and you will aware of it when your body get into that state. Don't think that you can use your mind to say, I want to know my inhale, I want to know my exhale, I want to know my durations of inhale, I know my durations of exhale. You don't want to do that. You just do as what I share with you. You relax and this. When you relax your chest and you relax your lower abs, it is indirect helping your body to breathe natural effortlessly. It doesn't go to your breathing, isn't it? Because you're relaxing it. So you want to know this. Now, when you get into the third level, breathing, you're aware of your entire body breathing, inhale, exhale. That got to do with you feel like your pole of your body, your skin pole, your body is breathing, inhale and exhale. What he got here when he said this, I eventually breathe with my whole body and I feel it all way down my feet. That is just when he got into the state of aware of the durations of his inhale and exhale. When you get into that, after a while, you feel that your breathing is deeper. The first thing you feel will be because the duration is longer, then you feel the breathing can go really deeply. See, over here, he said that I immediately can take a very deep breath. When I relax my lower abdomen, I feel the air slowing down and more aware of my breathing. Okay. And by relax my chest and abdomen, okay, it take me longer and a few breaths. That is he aware of the durations of his breathing. Inhale, exhale. Now, what you will find out or aware of what your body do in that state is first your breathing is shallow and then you will feel like the breathing is at your lower abs or dantian area. And then when you go prolong, you will feel like your breathing is down to your feet. And if you go longer, then the breathing is go down to the sole of your feet at every breath. But again, you don't do that intentionally. This is about your kung fu. It carry you there when your body is at that state. Meaning when your body be able to function that. And only after that, you be able to have that third stage of breathing where your breathing is all over your body, like your pole is inhale, exhale. Okay? So this is very important. You don't messing around with things using words you don't know. That's why, or that's why I explain to you all the states. Unless you've gone through this, you don't know. When you get to the level of knowing the inhale, exhale, and then the durations of your breathing, that is where, when you know the duration of breathing, that is where the healing and the Qigong and everything start. When you just are aware of your inhale, exhale, that is just to call yourself back. Okay, so you aware of inhale, exhale is calling yourself back. When you aware of your breathing is going deeper, deeper, deeper up to your feet and so forth, that is your body is resting down. In Qigong sense, the teaching, that is where the healing or recoverings begin. So you need to have that kung fu to be able to get the result of recovery and helping healing. You need to get to that level. Okay. So that is where you uh, become focused. This focus is not like you focus your mind. No, this is what the awareness, the mindfulness naturally settle down. So it's better to say settle down. So first call yourself back when you know your inhale, exhale, and then your breathing, you know your durations of your inhale, exhale. You feel that your breathing going to your to the leg and so forth, your feet and so forth. That that is settled down, but that's not quiet yet. Only when people have the entire body, all the pole is breathing, the entire body breathing, then that is quiet down. Okay, so there are three states there. So I share with you all. So here on, do not mistaken on things you don't know or you don't have the kung fu. It's not about philosophy, concepts, thinking. It is your body functions, your physiological state. So if you want to recover, you know where you need to get to, meaning you need to keep practice the same things, the same thing to condition your body so the body can rest and get there. And all the notions, of course, if you're a beginner, your kung fu is not there yet. The entire thing disregard of your kung fu is that deep, your skill is that deep, or you're just a beginner, a beginning on this. It's just a faultless natural breathing. That is the directions. I make all this YouTube to want to share with you so that all you Wing Chuners who watch my YouTube today be able to know what is a faultless natural breathing so that you know how to get there. And of course, once you get the Kung Fu, you don't have to even go through what I share here. You just get into that state. Okay? What I share with you is just a means to help you. And I designed that because I am there. I know. So I be able to design to get you in. Okay. Other people who have that same experience with me can do it their way. This is my way. But this is how you going to get into be able to practice your Xiu Lim Tao and your Wing Chun properly for health and for martial art purpose. Now, or recovery purpose. Now we cannot bullshit with uh with all this. If one hook up with a breathing tracking, today we have this devices. You can check that it going under 10. Under 10 is the time you begin to have your deeper, natural, effortless breathing. Okay? So you don't intentionally like hold your breath and all those things. You don't. You just naturally get in. The issue is how deep is your kung fu? How long you can sustain here under 10. Now you don't want to force it. You just use this to monitor yourself to know that your direction of practice is proper. And of course, this thing is much more expensive and so forth. So you don't have to do that. You can go Buy this blood oxygen meter in Amazon, where it show you it can show your breathing rate, your blood oxygen, your heart rate. Okay, so this is about $20, something 20, $30. This one will have a link to the your cell phone, be able to track down, be able to show you graphic. I'm going to put the link under, in my descriptions. So if you practice the what I share with you, that you can use this to check, is your heart rate going down, is your breathing rate going down, those things in a really economic, inexpensive way. And I suggest all Wing Chuners, serious Wing Chuners or meditator or Qigong practitioner, internet, you need to get this. You need to use the tools to help you so that you be able to do proper practice. And you know exactly it is. And when sometime when you sick, you look at it, oh man, my breathing cannot go down and my heart rate cannot go down. I need rest because I'm sick. You can know about this. Okay. So like in your qigong, you can lower your blood pressure, lower your breathing rate, your heart rate, helping your head to recovery, all those kind of things. And again, your blood oxygen and everything. Just get a 20, $20, $30 this thing. You just go sit on the chair, a couch, and then do this. And you check it and you know where you are. Okay. So you just have to go do this. Get this, you watch this YouTube, take note for yourself, take note on this, okay? And follow the instruction, such as when you practice, you put your tongue on your roof of the mouth, okay? I place my tongue against the roof of the mouth. You just touch it, everything is effortless. And then after, if you really, really get there to feel that your breathing is at your feet and so forth, make sure that when you're done with it, you rub your face, you rub your body before you stand up, because you don't want to shock your body. Whenever you get to the deeper relaxation state, you don't want to shock your body. So you want to massage yourself, rub yourself before you come up. And after that, for 5 minutes, at least it's better to make it about 15 minutes. Never go drink cold drink. Do not go drink cold drink or get into the air, the windy state, cold wind into you. That shock your body. That's going to screw you up. Especially if you breathe with your pole, breathe your entire body. You get the cold wind into or air condition right away inside there. You get all that cold into your body, shock the hell out of your body. You're gonna get sick that way. You're gonna screw up your body. So know that, okay? Same thing with drinking. When you feel that, oh, I can breathe with my leg, and you go drink a cold drink right away, is going to what? Your body temperature is going high, going warmer in your body, and you drink the cold drink is going to shock your body. Don't do that. That is actually commit suicide if you have qigong or anything. Okay, now, so you got it. I make it very simple for you. Okay, so I give you the entire thing free, but because I don't, and you pay for your own you pay for your own this if you are serious. Okay, I hope all Wing Chunner have one of this, so you know your breathing. So we jump a step very fast from 1850 to 2025. We pass through everything. You know how to do it in a very simple state. You have all this gadget. You know, I got it. I don't want Wing Chun is in the hand of just a few people every generations. I don't want that. I want everybody to get it. Okay? It's like I got whatever from the heaven, I give it to all you people. That is my duty, my missions. Okay? Now, it is important that you be able to do that. Why? Because if you don't have the experience, you don't know what I'm doing here. You don't know what I'm doing here. You don't know what I'm doing here. Okay? You have no idea what I'm doing here. You can mimic the hell out of me for 1,000 years, 10,000 years, you will never get it. That's why many people about decades ago come like try to pick my brain, take my video and then mimic it and then go teaching people. And then they claim something, they are the grandmaster and turning back and step at me. They don't know. That's why today I share with you. They don't know. You just put this in their finger, you know they have no nothing. So this is the people which is very bad. We don't want to be following this type of people. I have no secret. I share with you everything because I want every Wing Chunner have this. It's our dignity. Okay, I cannot fight, but you know what? I learned Wing Chun. Wing Chun can help me in my health, help me in my daily working. I am not the king of fighting. I don't care to be king of Xiu Lim Tao or whatever, but I be able to use my Wing Chun for my daily life. I pay for my tuitions. I using my energy, and I get something back, which is good for me. That's the bottom line. And you need to know that that thing, this thing, is a live presentations of this Queen Quid of 1850. And as well as share with you in other YouTube. This is my transmissions. Okay. And now everybody know that exists. Everybody can get that. And you must know that. Like for example, within this Queen Quid, if you have my book, Wing Chun Inception, the Queen Quid is all there translate. Okay. And then again with the scientific stuff, with the scientific, with all the gadgets to measure. Okay, this is in this book. So as in the book, now we zoom it out. Say for example, over here it says spiral twisting naturally following the breathing and the direction of the chi, which is within the Wing Chun Inception. You can read it whatever. Okay. Because you go through this, because you go through this, this, you go through this, you know exactly what it means by naturally. You know what is like breathing, following the breathing. You know what is the natural means? What is the following the breathing? Because you have the experience of a faultless natural breathing, isn't it? I just share with you here. And I just share with you, you don't have to get my approval that you are there. You use scientific. You use scientific. And I already explained to you all the detail. Unless you know that, you have no idea how to develop what my kung fu here. In standing for the breathing and while practice 修炼套 using that breathing. Okay? So it's just very simple. Your arm wipe out horizontal power. You pay attention to the to the finger crawl and you turn it spiral twisting naturally, following the breathing. You guys didn't get into the direction of the chi yet, but at least you can get to this part. And this will come by itself. Okay? Now, again, those is in my book, Wing Chun Inception, including the direction of the chi. Just show you something here. The direction of the chi. The direction of the chi. The direction of the chi. Read here. It say physical body, breathing, and chi synchronizations. I already do the homework for you all so that the Wing Chun do not get lost. And we want to jump from 1850 to today, 2025, in a very simple way. I have no time to waste here, man. Okay, now, so that's from the Quinquit. You have the writing, you know exactly how to do it. Until then, you don't know nothing. That's the key. And with this quinquit, like for example, this one, spiral twisting naturally following the breathing and the direction of the qi. Well, that's from Mei Se Zhuang teaching. From Mei Se Zhuang teaching. I don't create it. I'm not that genius or talented to create those things. It is from what it is. So the ancestor in 1850s Wing Chun actually study this and get this from the Mei Se Zhuang. So the core of Mei Se Zhuang teaching, internal teaching, is this. The whole body should not use unnecessary strength, meaning even your breathing, you must not use unnecessary strength. Let the breathing and nature and energy or chi flow naturally. Let the breathing and energy flow naturally. That is where this teaching come from, following the breathing and the direction of qi. Spiral twisting naturally following the breathing and the direction of the qi. That's where the teaching from is Mei Shi Zhuang in this core. And then the last core of the Mei Shi Zhuang is said that savoring small detail is the key of the success. Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao is named in the proper translation. It's not that your little idea, whatever. The 1850s Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao, the 1850, as I wrote in all here, is the essence of detailed training. So essence of detailed training, meaning that you need to know all the details. So it is actually from the teaching of the Mei, Se Zhuang, savoring small details is the key to success. And in the ancient of Wing Chun, there's a saying called "Dim Dim Cheng." Every point when you do Shu Lim Tao has to be clear. That's where it comes from. It means Dim Dim Cheng, meaning savoring small details is the key to success. It also means Xu Lim Tao. It means the essence of detailed training. So this is Mei Shi Zhuang's core training. Also, this is if you do a real internal art, you need to have this ability, skill. So only that you'll be able to do this. Okay. Now, of course, then you say that, oh yeah, as what I share with you here. At first, I share it with you on standing, but at the end, I say, well, cut the hell out of everything. Just do it when you sit down, okay? Sit comfortably, chair. Because we want to savor one thing at a time, otherwise, you're completely lost. So here we savor the breathing. And if you read my book, this is from the beginning Wing Chun. The beginning Wing Chun. I share with you how the handling, the five critical key of handling your standing there, or else you are no way you can stand properly. And then, well, if you cannot stand properly, forget about this thing. And then even if you couldn't even actually breathe naturally on your standing, you still not quite get it. I have a tools to show with you that so that your body and your breathing can unify, can synchronize, can merge itself, the fusing together. Well, this is in the book Wing Chun Matrix. So you have the breathing, you know how to stand properly. If you cannot do it, you use this for the corrections. That bring you to this, be able to do this and be able to practice this, or else hopeless. That's why when I wrote my book, first your six core element and your seven bowls, and then teaching you how to stand, and then correct you how to stand, and then get into the Wing Chun inceptions on the breathing, your mind, actually your mind, and your breathing, your chi and everything, and this particularly to your mind and your body, and then your breathing step by steps, so that everybody know. So the entire thing, if you put your mind and your effort, you'll be able to get here. No secret. Okay. So that's how it is. I want you guys at least get the experience, even the minor experience of what I have. I don't want you guys to wasting time. You don't have time to waste. So that I have 50 years on that, you can really fast get pass through the gateway to really know what the heck's going on. And if you want to go internal, at least you need to have this breathing stuff, or else you have no internal. Forget about this. So don't trust people who keep telling you about internal this, internal that. And finally, that's why 2 months ago, I debunked all this nonsense, okay, in my YouTube. Debunk the deformations of Wing Chun 1850 Ermei connection. Okay. Wing Chun 1850 is a Shaolin short strike Ermei hybrid. Expose the fake expert. I do not leave room for this bullshit from people who have no transmission, who don't have kung fu, but just talk, talk, talk. He doesn't care. They don't care for what is Wing Chun. They just want to make themselves like a big guy, okay? So these are fake scam artists. And that's why you see, that's the third one, this Wing Chun 1850 salutation, the only Wing Chun authentic identity. And again, a crash course in Wing Chun 1850, debunk the fake expert. All these are fake expert here. And here, what if Ermei uh, connection indeed is deception? For sure, Kuhn trust Hendrik. In Hendrik, so this all in my YouTube to debunk all whatever people put out there, okay? So you don't want to trust me. You want to trust this thing. You want to trust this type of scientific verifications. You want to trust the Buddha's teaching, like Anapanasati, I just cite for you. And you want to trust the 1850s writing. You want to trust the 二梅十二庄 writing from the real guy, not the guy who over there just claim they are this a student of this grandmaster. Have I start until now claim that I am a student of Cho Hong Choi, late Sihu Cho Hong Choi? He is the fourth generations from Red Boat and Tai Ching, everything. I don't. Why? I can stand on my own feet. It doesn't matter who, even facing Xi Xiaodong. I'm not saying that I'm the king of fighting or I can fight Xi Xiaodong. It's like Gracia Helio. He can stand in facing Xi Xiaodong. Doesn't mean that Helio today, 90-year-old, can fight Xi Xiaodong. But an art is an art. You know what you train. You know where is the art from. So this is what I like to share with you guys. Okay, this is Wing Chun. This is our dignity as a Wing Chuners, and it is also our Kung Fu. I hope that you be able to get it. Wing Chun is not necessary for fighting. Wing Chun is not need to like the Hong Kong rooftop fighting. Big deal. You have all your rooftop fighting until today. You look at it, you couldn't even know how to breathe. Big deal. You talk about Wing Chun is the assassin in the anti Qing, which is of course is a fake making up stories. But what is it? So today's Wing Chun mostly is like this. I tell you, I am the grandson of Superman, and you come to me, bow to me, give me red package, give me a lot of money, and I share with you. This is how the Superman, my grandfather, do. And you go back to practice. And then you keeping thinking, if I practice this, some days I'll become a Superman. Before that, I'm going to tell everybody, my grandfather is a Superman. My grand teacher is a Superman. Hey man, enough is enough. This is already 150 years past from the uprising where Wing Chun ancestor is there. This is called selling snake oil, and you claim that I'm the king of Gong Sao. Are you serious? And somebody even say that uh, the Cho family ancestor beat so many people in Canton province. Are you serious? What do you learn? Do you even know how to breathe to let your body recover? You don't. Just check at you, your stance and your breathing. We know. You say, well, like the other day, I exposed those people who go to China who have this interview, that interview, and the Chinese is complain really badly. The seafood in Fatsan saying that they are cut and paste whatever they ask me to boot themselves, to make them right. The era has to be changed. You have to have the real kung fu when you practice Wing Chun. Only that way people respect you. You don't believe me? Get me have a Zoom international with Xi Xiaodong. I face to face tell him that, hey, your critic on Wing Chun, this is not right. This is right. This is what it is by evidence, scientifically what it is. That is not Wing Chun and everything. You see what Xi Xiaodong will say. We based on scientific and history, not based on who have the bigger fist. That's how it has to be. Okay? So the era has to be changed. We are running out of time. So this is to share with you today, especially for our Wing Chuner who is more senior, like after 40 years old. Don't monkey around with whatever thing. Just get the breathing proper. At least you'll be able to recover yourself. Okay, and get my YouTube on the N1 process and so forth, which is in the channel for free. So I want to clear this thing up for you. Hope that you all really got it.